day, my good loving humans. Is there anybody out there? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good day, good day, good day. My good loving humans. Here we are, ready to be completely present. Ready to keep the main thing the main thing. Travelers up a street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination, that is the Tower of Power, that is the understanding of self. Here we are, ready to flex our willpower muscle by being completely still. Not worried about the past, or most certainly not afraid of the future, because we are practiced at being present. Here we are taking action, making the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet. Here we are, engaging in it all together, my good humans, with our minds separate, yet one. So did you know that gossip was a thing even when we humanoids were grunting as our primary form of communication? And as our brains developed, we began to speak, and things got really interesting. Hunters and gatherers would go out, and they'd get it done all day long. And then they'd sit around the fire and, shoot the, While I'd love to go down this beautiful, beautiful rabbit hole of how chatter and gossip has been part of the fabric of our social mores for millennium, what I mean to draw from this quick tidbit of information is important to ordinary consciousness and stepping out of it. You see, we've had a lot of practice of getting into the business of being in other people's business. See what I'm saying? So let me back the truck up here for a second. As it stands, the idea of ordinary consciousness is the place in our being where we get into an awful lot of trouble, except often we don't know it. Meaning that the difference between deep unconsciousness, that pain and trauma body that is identifiable and very often impossible to accept, it is the ordinary consciousness, my good humans, that is really such a drag. The state of boredom and distraction, the unmagical state of denial. And in this state, many of us deny that we are even doing it. I keep bringing up the concept of straightening the shirts. You think you're working on what's most important, except you're really not. You're kind of like off in some other place where you're answering the phone, but the conversation, it doesn't really have to go on when it's going on. Hence, gossip. So this on top of last week's litmus test. Here's another quickie of an assessment for you all, my good humans, for you all. Ask yourself to see where you are. Are you gossiping? Are you complaining about someone or something? If so, well then, there you have it. You're stuck. You're not in the now. You're in some other place. The past, the future, someone else's story perhaps. The deep water of your egoic need to feel superior. Indeed. So for today, as you make your way, see if, or I dare say when, you can catch yourself complaining about someone else, either in speech or in thought. Then ask, are you avoiding you? And if so, well, then it's time to mind your own. And as the song today will tell us, Minding other people's business might seem a bit high tone. I got all I can do just to minding my own, so why don't you mind your own business? How do we get there from here? We get there with faith, with patience, and with devotion, rather than impatience, rather than indifference, and rather than mistrust. Let us become who we were meant to be today. This meditation, it seeks to help you see yourself, seeing others. It seeks to connect you to the universe in you. It seeks to boldly go where no person has gone before, deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle. Because a focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. I know that I want to believe. So let us all together now begin the process of breathing. 6 beautiful belly breaths. We're going to breathe deep. We're going to fill our diaphragms like an accordion. If you are seated, your feet should be firm to the floor. If you're lying down, each limb should be touching a surface. If you're seated, you can put your hands in your lap. Simple, relaxed, regardless. Your neck should be neither tucked too far in or stretched too far back. These are going to be beautiful, deep belly breaths. At the top, a light pause and a release. No need to force the air out. It should take 3 to 4 seconds to fill the air, fill the diaphragm with air. You're not trying to hyperventilate here, however. This may make you a little lightheaded or a little tingly or even a little nauseous. Could be part and parcel to the fact that you are not breathing as well as you should be from moment to moment. We need to talk more about breathing as I'm thinking about it. Great book called The Healing Self by Deepak Chopra. Anyways, let's do this. 6 beautiful belly breaths, completely aware of the walls and the floors and the pictures of the past and the windows of the future. Completely aware of this object form, our object forms, as they wake and creak. 6 beautiful belly breaths, my good humans. Eyes wide open. Here we go. Breathing deep. And release. In through the nose and out through the mouth, what have you, what works for you. Eyes wide open, breathing deep. And release. Feel that air coming in, completely aware, breathing deep. And release. Reminding myself that that's 3 because I'm a terrible counter. Breathing deep. Going in for 5, breathing deep. And release, beautiful free fall, releasing that breath. 6th time, breathing deep. And on this release, allow the breath to fold into your physiology. Allow your eyes to begin to close at your own pace as we remove one of the senses as you have it, if you have it, what you have. Let us begin to perform our body scan so we may step into the supersuit, creating that pathway to release the object form, starting with the lower limbs, as we have them, if we have them, what we have. Let us find our feet, the ankles and toes, the fascia of the soles. Find the calves, knees and joints. Find the long hamstrings, the weighty quads, the thick glutes. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, all together, squeezing them down. You're drawing them in. You're creating a tension, focused Notice that as you grab attention to one compartment, you lose the other, so focus on them all. Grabbing with the mind, focused with the will. And when you have it all together, squeezed tight, let go. Let go, feeling it fade away, folding away. Find your root. Tap into your root. Find the spine, the line of the chakra, sacral and solar plexus. Find your brain belly, as you have it, if you have it. What you have. Find the heart center in the rib cage. Miles of digestive tract. Grab hold your root. Draw in the abdomen. These large muscles. Squeeze down the pectoral. Squeeze together, all together. Holding it, creating attention. Beautiful, focused attention. And when you have it all together, as you have it, what you have, let go. Oh, feel the release, the relaxation, and find the shoulders, the neck, the upper back, the stress center, the upper limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have, bicep, tricep, forearm, wrist, palm, digits. All of these compartments together, squeeze them in. Draw in, squeeze down, creating attention, focused attention. And when you have it, as you have it, let go. Super suit on. Let us don the helmet through the throat and into the head. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, eyes and sockets, ears and lobes, teeth, tongue, gums, skin of the cheeks, follicles of hair, the crown. Squeeze down. Drawing in, creating attention, focused attention. And when you have it, let go. Let go as the object form falls away, feeling the vibration and the reverberation of the tones, the voice as guide. Feel the sunshine beaming from your pocket in your mind's eye. Let go of each distraction, each thought bubble, acknowledging without attachment. Let go to the clearing. Let go to the expanse of your self-awareness, feeling it all around you. Let go as consciousness arises. The crystal clear you coming in to focus. center of your circle, your sphere of influence. With your awareness expansive, with your consciousness clear, use your will to choose imagination, to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist needs an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, be it guitar, drum, voice. Feel the instrument to use, choose the instrument, and with imagination, with long, smooth strokes and strums, create the image of a vast auditorium. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you. This auditorium filled with the lives of those to whom you interact. As you flow, connect to the connection that flows inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the cosmic you. You create this scene. You set the scene. Your image is your scene. Let go the instrument. Allow the scene to float in the expanse all around you. Let go of will. Let go imagination. And be. If you have been here before, the first time, feel the complexity. Arrive in the simplicity. With the hand of your mind's eye, reach now for your scene. Holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket, This is a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now. Peer again in to your scene and see the auditorium. As you do, release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as it splashes down, feel the ripple pushing forth. And as that ripple pushes forth, let go of all that you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel the ripple pushing forth, feel the pulsing and growing from your circle, expanding from your acceptance. And say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I will use my will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between the stimulus and the response. The space where I stand in the center of my circle, where I have the freedom to choose my responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, call your attention to a light breath. A breath light. And allow the world back into your head, your neck, your shoulders. Calling attention to your breath, a light breath, a breath light. Allow the world back into your heart center, back into your brain belly, back into your root, with a light breath, with a breath light. Allow the world back into your upper and lower limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have. And at your own pace, begin to open your eyes to focus on the you of today, the you of now, the you who is sharpened, the you who has never left. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. This is your reminder. You are not broken. You are not the drop in the ocean, my good human. You are the ocean in the drop. Every day for the last 2 months, this is not even an exaggeration, I keep misremembering to share the concept that is the cosmic you. The cosmic you is the you of consciousness And it is the opposite of the chaotic you, because cosmic is opposite chaos. I love you all individually and as a group. If you have the time, please write down, what did your image look like today? What were the details? How will you use that image later on today? How will you use the image of the auditorium? Who was in your auditorium? How will you use that image when the world is bearing down on you, when you are trying to stay focused on what you can control, when you are trying desperately to not be dragged into the deep waters of the egoic mind? How can you ground yourself in the now? How can you let go, because that is all that you have to hold on to? Write it down, my good humans. Write it down. Please share our decentralized revolution. We are here every day because we are observing ourselves without evaluating our being. For as many times as I say that, it is still a tongue twister. Thank you, Krishnamurti. Thank you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Look out for the song. I alluded to it earlier. It is Taj Mahal, Mind Your Own Business. Originally a Hank Williams song. I think I dare say that Taj Mahal absolutely has the best version of it. Peace and love. We'll see you back here tomorrow, my good humans. Peace and love. Remember, you are not broken. Stay safe.